Hey, what is up everyone? It is Fusa here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to work with Google Form surveys. So these are just a few quick tips that could help you out maybe when you're making these surveys. So basically, I have a science research survey that I did with one of my friends in high school. This one is a social media survey. Basically what it does is it asks your gender, your age, and would you like this post. It's kind of like Instagram, checking out whether or not people would like a post. So on the left side you got participant numbers. It tells you the number of which participant, and then towards the right it has the timestamp, which is the exact time to the second of when they submitted the survey. Over here is the gender and their age. So these four columns don't really matter too much to me, so today I'm just going to be showing you guys if you have data like this, zeros and ones. It's not that hard. Basically what I did was I just made the zeros as no, as to not like the post, and 1 as to yes, like the post. So it was pretty easy for me to do that. So basically, if you want to see how many people like the first picture, which happened to be this one, you just highlight the whole group of cells, and over here on the bottom it tells you the sum. So it tells you that 37 people liked it out of 76. And then over here, do the same thing. It tells you 50 people liked it. So based on this data, you can actually make a really quick graph. So let me just take this information here. So graph number 1. And what you basically do is you just insert the data. So picture 1. And then you could just write picture 2. Or basically anything that represents your data. For mine, it just happened to be pictures that I showed people. So for here, you just write the amount of people that liked the picture. So for my first group, 37. Second one, 50. And then so out of these 4 cells, you can make graphs. So you just highlight all the 4 with the information, picture 1, picture 2, the number of people, and you just click insert and then insert a chart. Over here you get to choose what type of chart you want. So as you can see over here, it tells you that 37 people have liked picture 1 and 50 liked picture 2. If you scroll down this list, you can see there's a bunch of different weird charts that I really have no idea how they're used for some of these bottom ones. But for the more basic ones, this is a line chart. It just basically tells you how many people liked it. These you can't really do with only one piece of information, but one of these would be nice. This one, except it still requires more than one little bar. So what I would recommend is a column. This is one that I really love using, and teachers love using this as well. Basically, it just formats the data into this kind of style, bar graphs. You could also do it in this way, but personally I like this better. So you just click this, and then you could just click insert. And if you want to customize it, do whatever you want. Basically, this is really functional. So over here it tells you that 37 have liked it and 50 like this picture, but there's a huge difference and you want it to emphasize something smaller or larger. You could do that. So for the minimum right now it's set to 34 and the max is 50. So if you want, you can set the minimum to 36 and then the maximum to 50. And as you can see, it basically changes the data a little bit. You get to see a little more of the picture. If you want to make it more even, you can just put it to 0 and it'll just make more sense this way, to be honest here, because we're starting from the bottom. And now you can do whatever you want. Like over here, chart title, just label it, let's say amount of people liking picture. And I know I spelled it wrong, but basically you get the idea. And then so over here, these are the keys. These are the keys, and you could format it to tell you which location you want them. Like I personally like them on the bottom because it makes more sense aligning with the bars. And horizontal axis title, just do whatever you want. You can write pictures. Oh my god, I can't spell today. You can also do basic text formatting. You can change the font, the color, and bold it. And these are just really nice ways of how you can showcase the data that you have found on Excel or Google Sheets, as I'd call it. And once you're done with this information, you can easily export it. Let's say a teacher doesn't like Google Sheets, or they have some bias against it, or it's just not what they want for use. You can just download it by file, download as, change this to Microsoft Excel, and then as you can see here, boom, and then it's the same thing right here. And sheet 2, here we go with the information. So you could just use it in any way you'd like. It's really nice. And personally, if you guys like Google Sheets as I do, I'd recommend using Google Sheets to put or store all the data and then just downloading it as an Excel document. Alright, so that is it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.